Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orlando, Florida. Welcome to a brand new title for NXT. Welcome to the Internet Tournament. Held one night tournament, 8 men going for one belt. And ladies and gentlemen, Dave Easton here at ringside, proud to be alongside Tim Price, Marky Marks. We'll get to them as, oh my goodness, Maz Freeway, our GM, makes his way to the ring. Tim, what do you think Maz has got to say here?
I can't imagine. Well, Maz Freeway's got to say, well, we're about to find out. He's always got something great to say, I always think.
And of course, you ladies and gentlemen, you've got to remember that Maz Freeway defeated the Visa Villains to remain GM. And of course, he said in the off-season, there's going to be so many changes. You've got to be thinking that as well. Marky, you've got to be thinking about this. Maz, you come next to Maz, you know what Maz is like. You know there's going to be a lot of changes this season.
Yeah, Maz's always different. He's always got a lot of changes, and I really cannot wait to see what changes he has in store for tonight.
Oh, well, nice to see that he cares about you. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is all about the Internet Tournament here tonight. We will bring the graphics up here, and this is the 8 men that are going for the brand new Internet Championship. What he just said there as well, the championship will be decided every 2 weeks, and it will be down to you guys who the champion will face. These are the matches, these are the brackets. One man will claim the Internet Championship tonight, and starting off first, 2 men that, well, know GWF NXT so well. Joseph the Beast taking on Liam Wolf. It is your opening contest in the Internet Tournament here tonight.
Well, what an opener we have.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first from Colorado, he is Joseph the Beast.
Dave here is a man that, well, me and you have well commentated many matches over. You know, former is a TV champion and now looking to become Internet champion. But, well, look at who's got to go through first.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what a night. And of course, Marky, you guys think this Joseph the Beast, of course, you know him, of course, in NSW, from NSW days, of course. It's not going to be easy for anyone going up against this man here tonight.
And of course, I knew him back in the days of the hardcore ECW, and man, this Bleach Streaker is definitely going to be able to get there here tonight, all over the internet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is a man that is looking for gold tonight. Here's only his second gold here in GWF. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Liam Wolf.
Yeah, and also, speaking of another, well, former TV champion, looking to also become our Internet champion, but, well, these two abs are going to, I think, blow the roof off this place in the very first matchup.
And ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you want to get involved, you can do hashtag Internet Tournament is what you want to be on Twitter tonight. And also, ladies and gentlemen, in the Twitch chat, if you're watching this live, you can bet on the outcome of all tonight's matches. You have to be quick though, the betting will close at the end of, well, the introductions and into the match itself. Be a part of GWF as we get into, as we build up to Season 2. Both men in the ring. Big Match John is your referee here tonight. Let's start with Tim. Tim, who are you going to go for in this opening contest?
You know, I may go with Joseph the Beast this one. During, well, this off-season, I've seen him, you know, in the gym and everything. There's been this look in his face, in his eyes, that he is just ready to destroy anyone who gets in his way. And I could see him, well, go through to the very finals of becoming Internet champion.
What about you, Marky? Who are you going to go? Who do you think is going to come out on top between these two here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, these two guys really hate each other back in the end of season 1. This really can go either way, but I'm going to be going for Liam Wolf here. He doesn't have his coach out here with him, but I think Liam would definitely be able to beat Joseph the Beast here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let everybody know, the betting has now closed. 60.7 for Joseph the Beast, 39.3 for Liam Wolf. The crowd, the Twitch chat, have gone for Joseph the Beast. Let's find out if that is the case here early on as Liam tries to, well, really, you've got to be thinking here, Tim. Liam or Joseph the Beast have to try and think of saving energy. If you want to win this tournament, you have to win 3 matches here tonight. And, well, this is not going to help Liam Wolf in any way.
No, it isn't. As the deadlift powerbomb on the outside, and Well, that's the thing. He said you want to try and get through these matches, as quick as you can when it, especially if you could get to the finals, because you want to, as you said, conserve the energy. You don't want to, be gassed into the first 5 minutes of the finals if you can get there.
And Marky, you've got to be thinking these two men have got a bit of an advantage because they've got 3 matches to wait till their next match. So really, this could play into their hands and really make one of these two men, whoever win this match, possibly a favourite to win it all here.
Yeah, they can definitely be a favorite. Like you said, 3 whole matches to wait before their next match. But I tell you, those matches can go by pretty fast. And the way Joseph the Beast just manhandled William Wolf on the outside, really just remembering back to his ECW days, really just bringing out that hardcore style.
Oh, look at that. Joseph the Beast went in. I don't know if he sort of caught him. No, he's running a second time right into the midsection of Liam Wolf here. Look out. Sit out powerbomb from the corner, Tim. And this is the energy that Joseph the Beast brings to these matches.
Yeah, he so does. I mean, he is a big man, but he has so much energy and so much speed about him. As he has the ankle locked in, is he going to make him tap or could he break it?
The Liam is far too early. You've got to think here. Liam, look out. Picks up. No, knee into the bridge of the nose. And Marky, you've got to be thinking, Liam, can't afford too many of them, because with someone with the athlete who is Joseph the Beast, you've got to have really everything about you here.
Yeah, everything about it. You don't want to get caught in those deadlift suplexes just like Joseph the Beast just did there. Because if you get caught in too many of those, it may just be the end of it. As now Joseph doing the unthinkable here, going up high.
Going to the top. He is telling Liam to get up here. This could be the end of Liam Wolf and his chances. Oh, what a reversal!
Oh, what a catch!
That is what you needed. And Liam Wolf now in control here.
Yeah, caught him into that power slam, and what a move, and showing off a bit now.
Yeah, maybe this is a wrong thing to do here. You've got to try and keep on Joseph the Beast. As now there's a shoulder tackle, and a second one. Look out! Slams into the canvas. Now what's he going to try and do? Is this going to be enough for Liam Wolf to advance here? Drop kick right into the chest.
Goodness. This could be the end of the Beast.
That could be enough into the cover.
Athleticism.
2 count only. So
close. You can see the shock. Yeah, it was so close.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, use the hashtag Internet Tournament. Tell us who you think is going to win the tournament tonight. We have our social media team ready to answer your tweets there tonight. And if it's really a good one, then maybe get on air too. So make sure you get tweeting along. Make sure you tell everybody you know GWF is back. And of course, next Sunday night is the draft. NXT will be a part of that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on during tonight. As Liam Wolf continues to work over Joseph the Beast here, Tim.
Yeah, just work it over him. I mean, we saw that Joseph the Beast in the early guys of the matchup, he was really dominating, but since Liam Wolf caught him, he has gone back into some beautiful move there. Is this it?
No, another 2 count, and somehow Liam Wolf cannot believe it, Marky, that he hasn't put Joseph away.
Yeah, and Joseph's really just showing that fighting spirit that he has, not going down only 2 counts here, and Liam has just been an absolute shock as now Joseph getting back in here and showing off his strength.
Look at this deadlift and just throws him over his shoulder. That is the strength. You've got to remember, Joseph the Beast is only 20 years old, and a big spear could have just taken Liam Wolf out of the ball game. Cover.
Could be it. 1, 2,
3. And that is a win, an advancement for Joseph the Beast.
Very big win.
Yeah, very big win. And could we be looking at the world first internet champion?
What a win here today. What a way to kickstart NXT's tournament. Congratulations, Joseph the Beast. He advances into the next round. And wow, we've still got coming up next. What about this? A newcomer to NXT, Apollo Crews, going to take on the Cowboy, BG Nelson.
Well, how will the newcomer fare against, well, a real in-ring veteran?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be very interesting indeed. Who is going to come out on top? Is both men known for their power And well, ladies and gentlemen, we kick things off here, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, the Cowboy, BG Nelson.
Yeah, as I said, a real, what you'd say, an in-ring veteran. I think he's going to, bring this newcomer, bring out his A game in Apollo Crews. We'll have to see how the newcomer fares against a man like BG Nelson.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'll remind you all night long, if you haven't remembered, ladies and gentlemen, you can bet on all matches tonight. If you want to win points, you can win prizes at the end of each month. Obviously, when we know we're at the end of November, December will be the next cut-off point, but you've got to be in it to win it. I think I like that catchphrase. BG Nelson showing off the guns. Of course, one half of Beer Money, Tim. You've got to be thinking, what if Beer Money could get off to the season with a title in hand?
Yeah, that could be, a very great thing for Beer Money if they could already have gold going into Season 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, and debuting in NXT, Apollo Crews.
But you know what, I've been spending, some odd times in, the GWF Performance Center, the things I've seen Apollo Crews, what he can do. I mean, you look at the size of it, but he is freakishly athletic. We'll have to see if BG Nelson will be ready for that.
And Marky, you've got to be thinking as well, this man, it's not going to be easy against someone like BG Nelson who knows his way around the ring, but Apollo Crews, as Tim said, showing determination in the Performance Center, but it's a whole different thing when you get in front of the lights and in front of a crowd here in NXT.
It's definitely a very different thing here. I mean, Apollo Crews, he's been around in the indie scene. He's got really a big nation behind him here, but can he get a win over, like we said, a big ring veteran in BG Nelson, one half of Beer Money?
Well, Apollo Crews here going to kick things off in the first round for him against BG Nelson, but as I said, not going to be easy here in NXT. And of course, you've got to give Maz some credit for picking up these newcomers. We're going to see another newcomer later on in the machine. We'll get to that later on, as here we go. Let's see, we'll start with Marky. Marky, you go for this time.
This man I've seen around, like I said, a lot in the Indies. Like I said, he has a nation behind him. I'm going to be going for Apollo Crews here. I think he's going to be able to take away BG Nelson here.
What about you, Tim? Who are you going to go for in this one?
Personally, I have to go with the veteran that is BG Nelson. BG Nelson just has so many tricks up his sleeves. He can, break the rules to his advantage and make sure the ref doesn't notice it. That's what BG Nelson's perfect at.
Well, let's have a look at what the Twitch chat have gone for. 93.7 for Apollo Crews, 6.3 for BG Nelson. They are not giving the Cowboy any chance. But hey, he keeps doing that, Tim, and there'll be no chance for Apollo Crews here tonight.
No, there certainly won't. But look at that, Apollo Crews with a lovely reversal there, and then just look at the strength here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the strength Apollo Crews brings, but you might see some of that athleticism he brings as well. The things you can see him do, you wouldn't think would be possible.
Yeah, I mean, the great athleticism for the man his size, many people would be very shocked, like, just the great movement that he has, the agility of a man of Apollo Crews' size here. Would definitely be shocking BG Nelson.
Yeah, but I was just about to say, Nelson on the attack, but lovely reversal there by Apollo Crews. And, well, you've got to see a lot of fans thinking a lot highly of Apollo Crews and thinking maybe that he could be the next big superstar of NXT. But I'm sure if BG Nelson can derail that here tonight, you've got to be thinking, despite being a tag team wrestler, BG Nelson has never been shy, Tim, of saying, look, I'm here for singles gold, never mind tag team.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that statement. He is, no stranger to try and go for the, singles gold. And he's shown it here tonight, as he's taken it to Apollo Crews, really showing his brawling style that he doesn't always need, to be in a tag team.
And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, please do keep your tweets coming in, of course, all night long. We've had Austin Woodward of SmackDown Intercontinental Champion saying good luck to everyone here tonight. We've got No Way Jaden, of course, getting involved here, saying he remembers NXT from NSW days. Of course, a completely different brand to what it was down in NSW, of course. And we've also got other things here. We've got Jess Jarrett getting involved here, saying it's going to be Cruz here tonight. Goodness me, and there's someone from the Raw brand there, Marky.
Yeah, I mean, the leader of the course, Sweater Talk, making his way into this conversation.
Yeah, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Sweater Talk being a part of the Raw brand, you'll see every Monday night, of course, from GWF, Marky, and of course our NXT GM, Mastery. We're bringing you all the action. As, oh my goodness, Tim, the ropes coming into play there. That could easily injure Apollo Crews. He's lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, he is, because, the ropes, you can bounce them off of everything, to get some momentum, but they are hard, to hit against them. What a clariato there from Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews, look at this, nice insecurity to the back of the head.
And that is the athleticism I was talking about.
Surely that's a big match done miles away from, didn't know where he wanted to go here, and that gives BG Nelson the chance. And Apollo Crews cannot believe he hasn't got the 3.
If it wasn't for a big match, Sean, I feel like that could have been a 3 count right there.
That did take a long time, but Apollo Crews looking to set up BG Nelson. Look out!
Oh no!
Has him
look
up!
at the strength.
Look at
He's
that!
holding him.
Down to the canvas, both legs, over the shoulders, and he kicks out it too!
What? That is just showing the fight that BG Nelson has behind him. He does not ever back down, and he's showing it here tonight.
DDT by Nelson and almost spiked Apollo Crews into the canvas.
Good Lord.
And this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, you want to get gold going into season 2, going into that first episode. You want to get in Maz's mind, saying, look, I've won the internet tournament. How about giving me a shot at maybe the NXT championship? That's what it's all about. And look at another DDT!
God, just trying to send Apollo Crews to Concussion City.
2! No! And now, Marky, it's BG Nelson's turn to think, how did I not put him away with that?
Yeah, BG Nelson is now really just getting angry now, just really weighing down the onslaught here on Apollo Crews. But he's got to be careful, he can't get too flustered here.
Unbelievable. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. We are in stuff. We're only just starting, of course. We're crowning a new champion here tonight. And you can tell already in the first 2 matches that it means to these men. And while Apollo Crews may be taking too long. Nope, nice clothesline. And a second. Into the corner, the big splash.
Oh, that big splash. And here comes the clothesline. There it is.
Big clothesline and the kick up by Apollo Crews. Standing moonsault, got him!
My goodness, athleticism.
2. No, my goodness me, how close.
So close.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, what a night. This already match of the night contender. We've still got more to come, and Apollo Crews may be thinking this time, Tim, he's going to put away BG Nelson once and for all.
There it is. Oh, look at the strength here. He's got him up.
Slams him down.
Oh, wait, he's not done.
The moonsault.
Got him. Hook of the leg. Surely this time.
Has to be.
No, he kicked out again.
What does it take? And this is just showing how much this tournament means.
Now he's going up top.
Oh,
is this going to
up.
end it? We're telling BG to get up.
No.
Lovely clothesline.
Executed perfectly there.
But look at this. Oh my goodness, you'd think he can't get him off that, surely. No. My goodness me, this match has had so many twists and turns in it.
Oh, it has. It has been an absolute hell of a match, but you got to think, whoever wins this is facing Joseph the Beast, am I right? And he's got
he does. That's correct. It is. The winner of this will face Joseph the Beast in the semi-finals. And well, you've got to be thinking Joseph the Beast must be loving this, Marky.
He has to be whooping this because these two guys are really just giving it all here. And really, if they just keep on doing this, Joseph the Beast might have an easy win, as this could be it.
2 again. What a match between these two. What a way to entertain the crowds here. Knee driven into the chest. What is it going to take to put one of these two men away here?
I really don't know, because these two are just absolutely going to war with each other just to get into the semi-finals.
Kick into the chest here. Nelson, no, nice reversal. Nice knee lift by Apollo Crews. Oh, Crews, come on!
He's pointing to the crowd.
Maybe he's trying to get the crowd who are already on their feet here. Look out! Oh, reverse suplex!
A lovely reverse suplex there by Apollo Crews.
Now, this could be it.
He's got him.
Calling for it.
Is he going to hit him again? No! He's got him up again!
The Gorilla Press.
Oh, yeah, the Gorilla Press bringing him down. And the moonsault.
This time! 2! Got him! And Apollo Crews advances in the tournament!
He certainly does, but what kind of condition is Apollo Crews? Well, going into facing Joseph the Beast in the semi-finals.
What a match! That is a big win. Congratulations, Twitch chat. Yous were right again. And wait there, what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Well, BG Nelson is up. The crowd giving both men a round of applause here. And what a match! And well, oh, that's good. That's nice.
Oh, look at Apollo.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's BG Nelson for you. You know, he wanted to win this tournament, and he just got outdone by, well, a rookie.
Well, big win, ladies and gentlemen. There for Apollo Crews. As you can see, he now moves on to face Joseph the Beast in the semi-finals. Coming up next, Juan Diaz is going to take on the Roman General, Tom Fallon. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember, NXT returns December the 10th. We are literally just a couple of weeks away from the return of NXT. I am excited. I know everyone else is. And we're going to find out next Sunday who we're going to get the draft.
Yeah, who's going where? The draft really does shake things up.
Yeah, coming up next, this is the third first round match. Juan Diaz, Tom Fell. Who's going to take it? We'll find out next on NXT's Internet Tournament.
Please don't tell me one has a mic.
I've been told no.
Oh, good, finally. I don't need to listen to this stupidity.
No, apparently he's not allowed one when he's without Giovanni. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Big Juan Diaz!
Yes, here comes, well, one half of the realest goofballs. Juan Diaz, I mean, at least he's not got that Giovanni and the stupid mic with him. I hate having my mic cut off.
Nice. Well, he's still going to spell it out for you, though.
Yeah, of course. SAWFT. Soft.
Spell S-O-F-T, you stupid idiot.
You know what, Tim? You're soft.
You're a stupid idiot.
We are ready to go. This is going to be quite the atmosphere here, ladies and gentlemen. Because making his way to the ring from Roman times, Roman General Tom Fell.
Yes, here as well, the Roman General who finally has gotten rid of those stupid sunglasses and is actually historically accurate now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you haven't heard the news on our Facebook and Twitter, you will know that Tom Fell is going to be a part of High Impact. The network-only show for the Cruiserweights start coming your way on Thursday night. Make sure you will not be on Twitch. It will be live exclusively on our Network on our YouTube page. If you haven't already subscribed, get over there now and start your first month for free right now.
You certainly don't want to miss out on any of the great action we always have as part of GWF.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match will take on the winner of our final first round match between George Shaw and The Machine. We'll get to that one when it comes to it, but now, who is going to take this one and who is going to make their way into the semi-finals? Juan Diaz and Tom Fell. Let's see, we'll start. Tim, you go first this time.
You know, it's a difficult one, but I'm gonna go, I think, with the Roman General for this one, shockingly enough. I think he's gonna have the speed, you know, the in-ring smarts as a general to defeat that stupid goofball that is Juan Diaz, who can't spell soft correctly.
Well, Marky, what about you? Who are you gonna go for?
You say jokingly enough because that is a joke. It's going to be Juan Diaz. You see the size of him. You see this dominance that he has over the Roman General Tom Fell right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at what the Twitch chat have said. Juan Diaz 81.1, Tom Fell 18.9. The chat have not gone for the Roman General, but do not count him out. Here, up to the middle rope here. Oh, he's telling him to get up.
What has he got planned here? Has the Roman General?
Oh, big shoulder tackle. Takes Big One off his feet.
I mean, I've got to wonder, is that gear he's wearing really legal in the ring? It's picking him up, and my goodness, look at the strength.
That's why he's the Roman General. Definitely something to look out for on High Impact. And just a shot to the back, and look at this. Oh, stupid!
Yeah, just smashing the back of the head of the Roman General. It's not, you can't do that to a Roman General.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we've got so much coming up. Of course, remember Total Divas, of course, coming up. If you haven't seen the prelude to the Total Divas, make sure you check the network as well. Of course, with my good friend Tim Price here, he'll be bringing you all the action, Total Divas, each and every week. Of course, Marky with Raw. So much to look forward to for season 2. I've never been this excited for a wrestling season in a long time.
Not even for your own company, of course, of LAW?
Well, it only lasted a few shows.
That's good.
Oh, look at
this just strength again.
Yeah, Tom Fell here. Maybe Tom Fell could be proving a few people wrong this season. And also, you've got to think, maybe he's not the size of Juan Diaz, but if he gets on to High Impact, he's going to be around the same weight class as most of them people. I can see Tom Fell doing a lot of things this season. Nice arm takeover by Juan Diaz.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was nothing because he's a cruiserweight. He was nothing.
Oh, where's your issue with cruiserweights there, Marky?
Well, come on, look at the size of the big one. He's the dominant force to be messed with.
Yeah, but he can't spell soft correctly, and for that fact, he is a stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot or not, look out here. Cover!
No.
2 only. A quick tweet in from Notorious. He's saying good luck to all the NXT competitors tonight. Went on to say bad things, but we'll cut that out, I guess.
No, yeah, we better.
Oh, look out!
Oh, he's got him up. Oh no! Oh,
that could be it, you know. 2! No! Kick out at 2.
Well, Big One can't quite believe it.
Shot right by Juan. You don't want to really pee off Juan Diaz, Marky, because really, if you do, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you do not want to pee him off. Because, come on, he's 6'9", he's done some time.
Exactly, you've got to remember that. You've got to remember that as well, Tim. This man, the nerve!
Wait, is that a nerve?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is the nerve.
Look right in front of you.
The way his neck...
Well, I mean, his armor might be protecting him, though.
Well, you've got to be thinking here. All the protection in the world is not helping Tom Val here.
No, but the nerve to do that to a Roman General, a tactician in the ring.
Well, Juan,
he doesn't care.
I think Juan is just punishing Tom here now. Just this.
Yeah, in fact, we have criminals.
Oh, the boot right to the side of the jaw.
Oh, that could be it.
He's done.
It is all over. The winner of this contest and advancing in the tournament, Juan Diaz.
Well, think about this though. Juan Diaz, he's going to be very fresh going into the next matchup because they don't really take too much.
Juan Diaz, ladies and gentlemen, has moved on in the tournament, and he will now meet the winner of the next match between George Shaw and The Machine. That is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. What the conclusion is, well, ladies and gentlemen, backstage, Renee Daba's trying to get a word with BG Nelson. That doesn't look like that's going to be happening.
She's running right out.
Yeah, looks like just completely ignoring her there. We'll get some comments from Renee Dabbers a little bit later on. But coming up next, the last first round match, George Shaw versus The Machine, and it's coming up next.
The Machine versus the obsolete one.
What the hell is this? What the?
Well, what? Obsolete mule.
I knew
His
that.
eyes. Nothing.
I knew what happened at the end of last season, but it took such an effect on George Shaw.
He's really fading away.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is something else. There's a t-shirt set at the back of it says, I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete.
That's all I'm hearing.
Oh my god. It looks like that defeat took a bad. Of course, Brother V's are no longer with us. And I know Masriwe was going to have a lot of things done to George Shaw, but my goodness.
Made him an
He's
obsolete
truly
mule.
broken, an obsolete mule.
It might not look good because, ladies and gentlemen, making his debut in NXT, he is known as simply as The Machine.
My god, look at the size of this man. I don't think the obsolete mule is ready.
You know, just looking at the size of the Machine and going against a man that's obsolete, a broken mule. I mean, this has to be the quickest match of the night. I think the Machine's going to run right over him. This obsolete mule does not stand a chance against the Machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. The Machine, former MMA fighter, former boxer. Don't class him in one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Pro footballer for the Denver Broncos, now ready to destroy NXT.
Oh my goodness. What a
What a-
background.
Yeah, what a background. Wouldn't put it past him to be able to do it. I mean,
My god, what is wrong with George Shaw?
George Shaw's telling him to bring it on, but he's an
He's going
obsolete.
against the Machine.
Here we go. And clotheslines
Well.
are George Shaw. Well,
And he ain't backing down, man. That's the back of his trunk say obsolete.
my goodness me. What is George Shaw? Let's get to the Marky, who do you think is going to win this one?
I mean, I've already told you, I think it's going to be the fastest match of the night. It's going to be the Machine just taking out this obsolete mule of George Shaw.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to agree. George Shaw doesn't stand a chance. Look at the size of the Machine. Look at. You said his background. I mean, what were his records like in boxing and MMA?
Well, listen to this. He got banned from boxing after he broke someone's arm because they dared to throw a punch.
And then what about MMA?
MMA, he never lost a match. 13-0.
I already broke the octagon.
He did. He actually destroyed the cage. My goodness.
Oh my god!
And listen to this. He had to quit football. He gave 16 men concussions.
And that was just the first match.
Exactly.
And that was a preseason match of all things. I mean, that really just ruined that team.
And I do believe the Washington Redskins have never been the same since.
Never.
Oh god! Look at the way the Machine just threw about George Shaw. I mean, George Shaw got a little bit of
This is
offense
it.
to begin
This is
with.
over.
Oh,
Goodbye.
no.
Thanks for coming.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh.
Oh, no! A reversal! George Shaw had it planned.
He had the move scouted.
What?
Oh
my goodness!
Phoenix Splash!
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I guess being obsolete still means you can get it done in the ring.
This is unbelievable.
Oh no.
Oh, Sparkly Witch!
The Sparkly Witch and the Machines I don't think the Machine's ever been in this sort of situation.
A divorce court! That could be it. You've
cover.
got to be kidding. No.
Oh,
Goodness
nobody
me.
Machine's gonna be taken out just like that.
And George Shaw.
Given a fight.
The obsolete mule, George Shaw, he's calling for the end.
What the?
What?
Oh,
Oh
whoa!
my
Jeez.
But why is he not
going for
pinning
the
him?
pin.
Maybe
No,
that
you-
just took a bit too long. Cover? 2? No!
So obviously we knew he could have deleted the Machine right there.
Unbelievable.
Now what does he do?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've heard there's some commotion backstage. We'll get back to we'll hopefully get to that after this match. We're hearing there's something's going on backstage, a scuffle or something's happened in the locker room. We'll get to that in a minute. We've got to concentrate on this match out here, though. Nice shot. I can't believe what George Shaw's turned into.
No, I can't either. I mean, we saw the end of season 1 as Rainmaker.
This
He's almost better obsolete.
maybe because he's finally got rid of Brother Visa. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I heard some weird things about the, what is it, the Mass Freeway compound and some sort of lake.
I don't want to even get there. I don't even want to know. Look at this now. Somehow still, George Shaw's still in this one. Look out! Oh, lovely neck breaker.
Didn't take the Machine down, though. But it did make him a little bit groggy. What has he got planned?
Well, couldn't get him all the way up there. But what's this?
Oh, goodness me! Could that be it?
Could it?
Can be.
No way! No!
No.
My goodness, what a night, ladies and gentlemen. And now the armbar!
Yeah, into an armbar here.
But look, surely his head's under the rope. Surely the ref should be calling for a break there.
Oh, but look at this.
Well,
She just fights out of it. I mean, come on, the MMA experience. He knows how to fight off us.
Do you know how long his MMA matches lasted?
I'm guessing about 10 seconds.
About that, yeah.
Somehow he still broke the cage.
His record put Ronda Rousey to shame.
And McGregor.
Yeah. Do you know how he broke the cage?
He had it.
Well, no, he had his opponent. He
We're there.
threw him against the cage and it broke.
No, I thought that was 3.
Mike, I just thought the Machine was going to come in here and absolutely destroy George Shaw.
No, I think he underestimated him.
I'm telling you what, we've built the machine up. We haven't given George Shaw a chance here, and George Shaw has anyone, even a mule, can do a Russian leg sweep. Not again. If he does this, it's over.
No.
I'm telling you now.
It's going up.
If he hits this, it is over. Oh my God!
6 tie splash.
What has got into George Shaw? That has got to be it. George Shaw is in to the next round.
Wow, what did Mass Freeway do to this man?
Ladies and gentlemen, George Shaw is into the next round.
Yeah, I don't think anyone saw this coming.
You got that right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take you backstage. Something happened during that match, and we're going to take you back now. Are we going to go back now? Can we show the footage? No, we're going to show the updated bracket first, ladies and gentlemen. That is the next matchup. Joseph the Beast and Apollo Crews and George Shaw surprisingly taking out the Machine, taking Juan Diaz. Guys, where did your bets lie now? Whoa.
Shocked. I think we're finally catching on to this.
This is what happened during the break, ladies and gentlemen. Commotion in the locker room. BG Nelson. Is that Apollo Crews?
Oh,
That's
no.
He's not going to be in any condition. He's got to face Joseph the Beast next.
He does indeed.
He can.
What is Apollo Crews going to be like? Surely he can't compete. He's going to take on Joseph the Beast next.
Joseph the Beast must be laughing right now. He's got it easy. He's in the finals. It's guaranteed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Colorado, Joseph the Beast.
Just look at him. He looks like he's laughing.
I mean, I would be very surprised to see if Paul Cruz can even make it out to the ring.
You know what it is, guys? I have got to say this, but what has got into BG Nelson?
Like, he had to take the loss.
That is ridiculous. Apollo Crews beat him, trying to say, look, good match. Took his hand away. Now, he's going to... Oh my goodness, what is Apollo Crews even going to be like?
Well, let's... from a perspective that I can maybe see it, Apollo Crews was rubbing it in his face. He put his hand up going, oh yeah, I beat you, but you should shake my hand anyway.
Music's playing.
Well, here he comes.
What?
He's still wild. You've got to give him credit.
Yeah, but you can see it. He's
trying to rub it. He's trying to run it off. Surely.
Yeah, he's trying to run it off, but you can tell he hasn't got the same sort of energy as he did when he first came out in his first matchup.
You can see that. You can definitely tell here in Apollo Crews that. Well, do you think he even wants to even go ahead with this match?
Well, I think he does, but I mean, his mind does, but does his body want to?
You've got to be careful. You've got to be wanting this. You can see. Look, you can see him struggling to even get on that under the top there.
Oh. And he just about got over that.
Crowd really. You've got to think the crowd have got to try and get behind Apollo Crews here.
I mean, that's the only thing that he's going to be able to have in this match is the crowd.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of shape is he going to be in as we are about to start our next match here? Tim, you go first. Who do you think's going to win this one?
It's got to be Joseph the Beast. I mean, you saw... Well, Joseph...
Oh, he's got an unlock!
Yeah, he's got a Kimura in.
This could be it already.
Yeah, this could be it already.
The ref's calling him off!
What?
That's it!
Done?
The ref's calling him off already!
I mean, Mark, you were clearly going to go for Joseph the Beast as well, but...
Oh, come on, look at Joseph the Beast laughing!
Cruz is just rolling out there. Can we get a stretcher? He needs to be taken to the local medical facility.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your sets. That is Joseph the Beast into the final.
He's got it so easy now because, I mean, we saw Charles Shaw's capable of a one-ditch dead. But what they going to put each other through?
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, coming up this time next week, it is the pre-season draft. NXT will be there, Raw and SmackDown, of course. Big news, ladies and gentlemen, NXT will host the draft. We will be there. Us three will be there. Who is going to go where? You will find out this time next week. But we have got to go into our next match. Joseph the Beast is waiting for one of these two men in the final. Who will it be? We'll find out next.
Will it be? Who will be facing Joseph the Beast?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first. Here's Big Juan Diaz.
Well, I think we can guarantee this match is not going to be like the previous match. So Juan Diaz and Jared Shaw are going to take each other to war, I think. What kind of condition are they going to be in?
And you've got to be thinking, Marky, both these men thought, we're going to have a bit of a rest here. We've got a semi-final match coming up. We can have a rest while we watch them two. For that match to go I don't know if anybody can actually get us a timer how long it actually went.
Like 5 seconds?
Like, these two men are now not going to have the rest that they thought they were going to be.
I mean, especially George Shaw.
Yeah, especially him. I mean, Juan's had a bit of a break, but George Shaw's had pretty much no break at all.
Pretty much got back there, took a sip of water and told him to get right back out.
You've got to think, whoever wins this is going to take on Joseph the Beast.
It was going to be the freshest man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is an absolute mule, George Shaw!
I'm pretty sure people are shocked that he's gotten this far.
He can't go any further than this, surely.
I don't know.
How do you even beat the machine? It's almost like he's too broken, too obsolete to really feel the pain anymore.
Well, you've also got to think, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to think that Matt Freeway is going to have something in store for BG Nelson, because he has given really Joseph the Beast a free ride.
Yeah, he has. He really, truly has.
I don't think he cares.
Oh, I think Maz will definitely... Well, BG Nelson won't care, but Maz Freeway, he's going to definitely do something about what's happened.
He's going to have to. First episode of NXT, of course, December 10th.
What about, let's go, Marky, who are you going to go for this one then?
Well, I'm going to be going for, I think George Shaw. I think he's been very shocking here tonight. I think he can continue that here.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-final matchup. Winner will face Joseph the Beast in the final. Let's have a quick look at what the Twitch chat has said about it. It's 25.8 for Wandia's 74.2 for George Shaw here. Are we seeing a change after what happened in that last match, Tim?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the fact he managed to defeat, the machine after everything we said about the machine. I think, yeah, there's definitely been a change.
Well, one couple of arm drags over there. And a shot by Big Juan. Marky, asking you here about this. What does Juan do here? After seeing what George Shaw's just been through, what would his tactic be? Oh my goodness, what is he doing here?
Uh-oh.
What the?
Goodness.
He sort of snapped
look
his...
at the way he went down.
Yeah, he sort of spiked his head on the mat there.
We're seeing some sort of new, even more aggressive side to George Shaw.
But Marky, as we're seeing that, what do you think Juan has to do here to defeat George Shaw? Look at... Oh my goodness me, what has got into George Shaw?
Well, I mean, Big Juan, he's got to definitely use his strength here, but right now, George Shaw seems to have him right under wraps here.
Like, Tim, I'm a bit shocked here, but George Shaw just seems to be... As a divorce court comes in here, it seems like this could be... It's a new side of George Shaw. That could do it here. No! Like, I've never seen...
It's a new side.
I've never seen George Shaw do these flips, these Phoenix splashes, the 630, the continuous comeback. I'm in absolute shock here.
I am too. As I said, the freeway compound with its like of whatever seems to have awoken George Shaw. I mean, yes, he's an obsolete mule for Mass Freeway, but it's completely changed him.
Oh, look at this into the cover here. Oh! So close.
So close, yeah. I mean, just picking up the shoulder there just barely. I mean, Big Juan just actually getting decimated here. We thought the machine was going to be going against Big Juan here, but look at this.
What the?
Look at what Joe Show's doing here. And just, grab him by the hair, looks like.
Yeah, look, the referee calling. He's sort of not letting it. Well, he is letting it go, but Juan Diaz gets out of it.
He manages to fight out that and now bring George down. Just a stiff kick into the back.
Yeah, I think Big Juan's getting angry now. Don't touch his hair.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing you don't do. And you don't want, we've talked about in the last match, you don't want to get Juan angry. And look at the punches to the center of the head.
Yeah, this punches straight to the head of George Shaw there.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the back of the head there.
And Juan, do you think that Juan here, Marky, doesn't actually know how to defeat George? He seems a bit like, well, what do I sort of do here? Well, that might do it.
Oh yeah, Big Boot might do it. I mean, how much more obsolete can he get?
That might just send George Shaw away. No! A 2 count only.
It's still not over yet. There's still fight within George Shaw.
What a night, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the final still to come. Who is going to face Joseph the Beast to become the first internet champion? Remember, the internet champion will be defended every 2 weeks. And look at this. Oh, he's using the ropes.
Oh, use the ropes for leverage.
2. No, he's still kicked out.
Big Match John didn't see it.
Oh, Big Match John taken out.
Well,
No
I think
way.
that's what get mad at.
Oh, poor Big Match John.
Big Match John deserves it.
But look out. Oh, drop kick.
Oh,
Big Match John just getting up.
And Big Match John, well, I don't even think he knows what happened, but look at that. What the hell? I'm telling you, what is Maz Freeway unlocked in George Shaw here?
It almost looked like he was just reincarnated.
that's all that again. That's a spinning backdrop.
And a kick out of 2. Unbelievable. As we said, ladies and gentlemen, keep tweeting us at Internet Tournament. Tell us what you think about tonight's twists and turns. Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo Crews is being taken to a local medical facility, we're being told, after, well, BG Nelson is, the 630!
Yep, the big 630 senton.
Could that be enough to put away Big Juan Diaz? It is!
George Shaw making his way to the absolute side.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and advancing to the final, the obsolete mule, George Shaw!
That's the thing. What condition is George Shaw in going into the finals? Joseph the Beast, I think he's still laughing.
And I don't know why, George, you may as well stay out there. Because you're going to be up against a very, very fresh Joseph the Beast. The Internet Championship will be decided next.
We'll be walking away from the championship. We're about to find out.
Yes, indeed. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is for the championship. Joseph the Beast against the obsolete mule.
Well, George Shaw's had no time to rest, whilst Joseph the Beast has had a bit of a rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Colorado, he is Joseph the Beast.
And just look at Joseph the Beast. He's absolutely laughing. I mean, he looks as fresh as he was when he started the tournament.
Well, you've got to think, remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is your chance. If you've got points, use them. This is new for Season 2. Get your bets in. This has been the surprise tournament. Nobody's seen this coming. Who do you dare to bet on in this final match? It is the question that many people want to know. Can this man do the impossible? Ladies and gentlemen, he is the obsolete mule, George Shaw!
Yeah, there he is, the obsolete mule himself. Yeah, what condition is he in? Can he survive Joseph the Beast?
Marky, can George Shaw, can he pull it off? Can he win this match to become the Internet Champion?
It's going to take a lot out of this man. I mean, this obsolete form is just really help George Shaw. I mean, it's the best thing that's ever happened.
What's up with his eyes?
Well,
Obsolete.
obsolete. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they're going for. It is the NXT Internet Championship. Masri, we wanted a tournament, wanted to see who could go to the next level. He never ever thought that it would be George Shaw in this, as the Internet Championship is raised by Big Match John. We are ready to go. Let's get this on. Marky, who's going to be the champ?
No, I'm gonna still give it to Joseph the Beast here. Even though this new absolute side of Joshua has really been helping him, I really think that really quick match. I mean, he's basically only had one match. That defense from Apollo Crews was nothing.
I've got to be seeing this. Tim, who are you going to go for? Who do you think is going to win? Are you going to go for Joshua or are you going for Joseph the Beast?
I have to go with Joseph the Beast. You know, as Marky said, you know, that second match here doesn't really count because it was all of, 10 seconds trying to break Apollo Crews' arm and might have done it. He got the easy win.
Well, the Twitch chat have gone for George Shaw, 60.4. Joseph the Beast, 39.6. I think that, I told you, the Twitch chat have changed, have totally, at the beginning of tonight, they want to give George Shaw a chance. They now are believers in this guy. Hazmat Freeway unleashed the inner demon of George Shaw.
Absolute mule.
Drop kick by Joseph the Beast. Tim, you've got to be thinking though, Joseph the Beast will not care what the hell George Shaw is. He just wants to beat him up like he wants to beat everyone else up.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to do. But George Shaw fighting out of that and then, well, backing away from Joseph the Beast, though, interestingly.
Yeah, but now they're going to find out something. And now, under the ramp, of course, ladies and gentlemen, there is a countdown. One of these, we don't want to count out end of this, but oh my goodness!
There's no padding.
Remember, if one of these men win by countdown, they win the whole, they win it. They win the title.
What if it's a double count out?
Oh my God! Oh, I thought he was going to. Thought he was going to suplex him. That could have been the end.
It's going to be George Shaw's idea. Maybe try and get a counter victory to get the title, but Joseph the Beast, I think, is going to let it happen.
Oh, big shot!
Down it goes.
He got
now
it to it.
Back in.
Come on, ref, count!
Can't have it decided like this, though.
No, never going to happen. My goodness me, what could you imagine? Well, it's been one of those nights, ladies and gentlemen. We've had everything here.
Right back out.
Oh my goodness, look at this suplex back inside. George Shaw, I don't care who you are, but that is going to hurt anyone.
It certainly is.
People in the Twitch chat saying Apollo Crews should be the #1 contender. There's the second shoulder tackled by Joseph the Beast, who looks as fresh as a daisy here.
Now take him out.
Yeah, the alley-oop set up powerbomb. Joseph the Beast is just tearing George Shaw apart.
You'd be thinking that Joseph the Beast here, loving this, just again, drilling that elbow in, the shoulder in, but no, George Shaw fighting back.
They managed to fight back there. They're just, kicking him to the outside.
Trying to drop kick there. Now what's he going?
Oh, you see, you give Joseph the Beast just an inch, and he will destroy you. Hashtag Justice for Apollo is going in the Twitch chat. Oh, goodness me, of course, I wonder what much we will do about Apollo Crews and definitely BG Nelson. But really, of course, he said that it's be down to you guys to vote for the internet, who will face the internet champion. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll find out in, obviously, the coming weeks. As Joseph the Beast is going to be lucky not to be counted out here. Oh, drop kick.
What a drop kick.
And now, what is this? Oh, the SmackDown special! Oh, he's swinging the mule!
Oh.
You can hear the mule going, no! No!
Man, was not able to take it in.
That's
this
it.
could be it for the Outside Mule. Big Match Sean
Big Match John, wake up!
Big Match Sean's too dizzy.
Oh no! Big Match John, pin him! Oh!
Wait, Big Match John pin.
Big Man, is this going to play into George Shaw's hands? Is that what it is? Has he put Big Match John under a spell?
Oh, that's how he's been winning.
Oh my goodness!
Big Match John is a stupid idiot.
Oh, look out! Exploder suplex!
Yeah, big exploder. I don't need to get a petition started about the shenanigans of Big Match John.
I don't think it'll wait. You don't have to wait too much longer as he keeps beating him up like that, of course.
Oh yeah. I mean, Big Match John.
Oh!
Big big spear, and that has to be
No,
it.
Thanks for coming. 3! Got him! That's it!
But to be
No.
much sure to say it's not.
No! What? I heard the hand come down for 3, but no!
Well-
He got his shoulder up at the millisecond before it hit!
He clearly did. A big match John is in cahoots.
Divorce court!
That's Freeway paid him off.
Oh, this could be it! No! A 2! My goodness! Oh my goodness, you have got to be kidding me! No way!
It's hard him to get up.
Is George Sutton crazy?
Well, he's an absolute mule.
Oh, lovely neck breaker! The fans are telling him to go up top! But look, he's not, he's just standing there! What is going on?
What in the world is going on? As Joseph De La Beast is getting back up, now he's moving about.
Oh, it was a plan!
Oh.
It was a plan all along! Drops into the canvas!
They're just those vicious knee strikes, and now he's
Now.
calling for the end.
My goodness
Finish.
me! Has him up! Drills it into the
my
canvas!
God.
Not going for the pin though.
That's
Should've pinned
surely
him.
it!
Wait.
Cover!
His hands under the ropes, his hands under the
2!
ropes.
Oh, he kicked
Oh.
out! Oh my God!
Oh.
What a
This is
matchup.
unbelievable! George, you can't.
Right.
What? You can't. Look at him. He's taunting Big Match John.
Oh.
This could be.
Oh, but that just woke up Joseph De La Beast.
This could be really. No, he got him.
Try to go for the spear.
Yeah, he got him again. I'm telling you, there's something about tonight.
This is an absolute night.
Divorce court.
Oh, hits it again.
Is that enough? 1, 2. John Shaw wins.
This obsolete mule is the new internet champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and the new GWF Internet Champion, John Shaw!
You're talking about justice for Apollo. I'm talking about justice for Joseph here because he would have won off of that SmackDown special. But
Ladies
instead,
and
Judge
gentlemen,
John didn't count the pin. Oh,
what a
I don't
night!
know who I wanted this.
Isn't that John Oswald?
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss. This is what you get in GWF. This kind of action, controversy. Who cares? John Shaw is the Internet Champion. And this is how he done it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 of the biggest men in NXT, the Obsolete Mule, went through 3. And I tell you, 3 of the biggest men you will get. And well, we now have an Obsolete Mule as our Internet Champion. Marky Mark, say goodbye to the fans.
What a great night, guys. See you next time.
Tim Price, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans. What a show this has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss the draft next Sunday night. Put it in your diary. We'll see you then. Bye for now. Dave Easton signing off.